Hello and welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Brandon and today we're checking out quite a few tool deals from Lowe's and Home Depot. So let's just jump right into it. Now starting out at Lowe's deal of the day. They're having DeWalt's 12-inch miter saw for $2.99, not the sliding, but for $2.99 they are having that on sale. They're also having a couple of tools from Craftsman, their drill driver and impact driver kit, separately for $79 each. Now this is their brush tools, so I would highly stay away from this. This is what I started out with, and they are very underpowered, so would not recommend that. In fact, stick around. I have a comparable deal from Home Depot that I think is way better value and you'll be much happier with, but they are still having that. They're also having a Pass Loads 18 gauge finish nailer. It does come with a kit, so it is $239 with the battery in tool. Now they're also having Cobalt's 8-gallon air compressor for $149. Again, all of these that we just showed do end at the end of the day, so make sure to take advantage of that if you saw anything you like. Switching over to their deals, of course, for the summer and 4th of July, they're having a lot of OPE on sale. So Ego's string trimmer with a 4-amp-hour battery kit. So just regular $2.99 for the kit itself, but you're also getting a free 2.5-amp-hour battery. So 2 batteries, string trimmer and charger from Ego for $2.99, not a bad deal. Same thing with their leaf blower. It's their 765 CFM with a 5-amp-hour battery, same $2.99, and an additional 2.5-amp-hour battery. So that's actually not a bad deal. You're getting a much powerful leaf blower, a bigger battery, and an extra one for $2.99. And if you just wanted the kit together, this is the 615 CFM and then that same string trimmer with a 2.5-amp-hour battery for $280. And switching over to Craftsman, their gas push mower for $349. Now this is the same lawnmower I use, except mine is the self-propelled. I don't think this is the one, and I got it on sale for around the same price. I've actually been pretty impressed. I just needed something to cut my yard. I do have kind of a bigger backyard and grass does grow fast, get kind of tall. There were a few times I was expecting this to bog down, but this cuts right through it. So I've actually been pretty impressed and would highly recommend this as a gas mower for $350. You can't go wrong there. Now switching over to Home Depot, they're having Ridgid's 6.5-inch circular saw. Now it comes with 2 of the max output 4-amp-hour batteries and charger for $279. Ryobi, their cordless high pressure inflator, only $29. Ryobi is also having their 6-tool combo kit, 1.5-amp-hour battery, 4-amp-hour battery and charger for $199. If you just wanted to kind of get started, be one and done. Now these are all of their brush tools, so really wouldn't recommend it. Again, stick around, have something that I think is better value to get you started, but again, they are having that. Milwaukee, they're having a 2-pack of the 3-amp-hour battery of their M12 for $99. Going back to Ryobi, their cordless brad nailer, tool only for $99. DeWalt, their 6-tool combo kit does come with that rolling box tough system, so that's nice for $4.99. You get pretty much everything you need there to get you started and a couple of batteries. Milwaukee, their 10-piece screwdriver set for $24. You can never have enough batteries, so especially if you live around where I live during hurricane season. So they're having Energizer 36-pack of their AA for $18. Ryobi HP battery 6-amp for $99. Ridgid 2 2-amp-hour to 4-amp-hour batteries and their dual port charger $169. So not a bad deal, getting a lot of batteries and that nice charger for $170 from Ridgid. Now this is what I was referring to compared to those deals at Craftsman as well as that 6-tool Ryobi set. They're still having this, a 2-tool HP combo set. You're getting 2 of those HP batteries as well for $149. And of course that bag that says HP is well worth it by itself. But in all seriousness, get you started. You're going to have a much better value, much more power, more comfortable to use in my opinion, lasts longer. Again, $149 and you kind of go from there. This is what I would recommend starting out with. Switching back over, Ridgid is having their high torque 1/2-inch impact wrench with a 4-amp-hour max output battery for $199. Ridgid drywall cutout tool with a 2-amp-hour battery and charger, only $79. Not a bad deal there. And Ryobi, their track saw kit, $299, does come with a 4-amp-hour HP battery. So that whole set to get a track saw, $299, maybe not a bad deal. All the reviews I've seen online and videos I've watched, it's okay. I think if you're going to invest in a track saw, might be worth spending a little bit of extra money to get a better one you're going to enjoy the most. But if you just need basic work and you are on a budget, totally get it. $299 is not a bad deal for a track saw. And you do get the extra battery from Ryobi if you're in that line. And speaking of Ryobi cordless saws, they're also having their 10-inch sliding miter saw with a 4 amp hour HP battery for $329 if you're in need of something specific like that. But all right guys, a lot of deals for 4th of July. They're having a lot more, so be sure to subscribe, stick around so you don't miss out on any of the other deals we're going to be going through. With that being said, if you saw anything you like, drop a like down. I appreciate that, and I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Y'all take care.